Greetings. I hope I'm starting a little early, 10 minutes early, because I'm kind of doing a double show. And I had a little thing that came up here about my audio, so I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if I'm on. We did it last night. You know, Facebook had all kinds of problems, and we didn't know if we were on or not. And it's the same thing today. I am showing one person showing up here. Last night, nobody showed up, but there was nothing going on in the dialogue. And, you know, Facebook had problems internationally yesterday. And I was one of the casualties of that. But, okay, so my Aunt Sue has shown up and said, hello, thumbs up. So I guess she's hearing me. Thus the thumbs up that's my wife, Bev. She's giving me the thumbs up. So she's hearing me, and I'm reading things, and I appear to be on. So, okay, I'm just going to plow on. So I'm starting early. Yesterday, I was going to do a surprise Live with Les, and we were going to talk about the 2021 National Quartet Convention and the 2021 Singing News Fan Awards. But like I said, the Facebook stuff went all haywire, and I abandoned ship. So we didn't do it. So I'm going to do that tonight, to go along with what was scheduled, which was, what were you doing in 1983? No, 1978. 1978. I got the year wrong. 1978. And we're going to go back to the top 20 chart in the singing news back to 1978 and look at that. Going to talk to you about what I was doing then, and you can tell me about what you were doing then, and we're just going to have a big old 1978 fun time. But before we do that, I'm going to tell you some stuff. I got some pitches to make, some things to talk about. Then we're going to talk about NQC and Singing News Fan Awards for most of the first hour. And then we will jump into 1978 in the second hour. But for now, let me do some pitching here. Don't forget, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do that. Go to youtube.com and type in Real Southern Gospel. And when you do that, please subscribe, okay? And hit the little bell, which will give you a prompt every time I come on live, and you'll know what's going on, okay? And then also on Facebook, if you go to facebook.com and type in Live with Les Butler, I want you to like that page. We've got almost 1,200 people following us on that page. We need to get that number way up, and we are going to do that, and it's going up. And excuse me, it'll go up whenever you like it. So go to facebook.com and type in Live with Les Butler, and then like that page. And then anytime that we go on live, that'll give you a prompt as well. If you hit the little bell, okay, hit the little bell there, and you'll get a prompt every time we go live. All right. And let's see, we got that. We talked to you about that. So, okay, for the entire month of October, every Tuesday we're going to have, I didn't print it out, did I? I did not. Too much going on today. We are going to have our Live with Les show every Tuesday night from 7 Central to 9 o'clock. Okay? So today it's, again, we got a kind of a double show today. NQC 2021 and Singing News Fan Awards 2021. And then next Tuesday, it's going to be a discussion, real Southern gospel music and today's Southern gospel music. And it's going to be an open forum. And I want everybody to talk and give me your input on all of these things. And I'll kind of set it up for you next week. And then on the 19th, I'm going to talk about the top 5 male quartets in the history of Southern gospel music. Some of you will maybe agree with me. Most of you will disagree, but we're going to have a wonderful conversation and play some incredible music. And then the last Tuesday of the month is going to be just an open show, going to be a surprise show. I will pick a topic that'll hit us right just before we go on, and we'll just jump in eyeball deep. Okay. So there is the entire month of October. Real quick, Old Time Preachers, we will be singing Thursday night and Friday night. Thursday night, we're going to be at the big song revival in Chuckey, Tennessee. I mean, everybody in the world's been there this week. I think the Inspirations were there yesterday. I think the Hoppers are coming up, and Jeff and Cherry, and we have a night. And our night is Thursday, October 7th. That's Chuckey, Tennessee, Chuckey, Carry Full Gospel Song Revival in Chuckey, Tennessee. I hope you can be there. And then the next night, Friday, we're going to be at Cold Springs Community Center in Walland, Tennessee, Walland, Tennessee. And my buddy Vic Graves is going to be at that one. And man, whoo-wee, that's going to be so good. Vic's going to rear back and sing his mountain gospel stuff with the power of God like he does. And we're going to have full-on church in Cold Springs Community Center there in Walland, Tennessee. So come and be with us Thursday night and Friday night, Old Time Preachers, okay? So we got that. All right. Now, we'll get into more of the real stuff a little bit later, but don't forget to go to our store. Go to realsoutherngospel.com. realsoutherngospel.com. If you haven't signed our little petition, make Real Southern Gospel great again, sign it. It's right there on the main page of realsoutherngospel.com. And if you would like to have, these are so cool, man. I'm getting one for every day of the week. This right here. All I can do is show you this right now. It'll be in our store like in a day or so. Make Real Southern Gospel Great Again t-shirt. That's what it says on the front. On the back, it's got the Real Southern Gospel logo. I'm telling you, I'm getting one for every day of the week. That is awesome right there. Make Real Southern Gospel Great Again. And you can find that at realsoutherngospel.com. Now, if you want to get the white shirt with the red lettering, that's what that looks like. And that looks really cool, too. I'm going to get both. I'm going to have enough for every day of the week. I know that. And then this right here, this will help us with the funding of all of this, which I'm funding out of my pocket, and my pockets don't have anything in them right now. And so this will help a little bit. Our brand new mug, Live with Les mug, Southern Gospel Music, Memorabilia, Memories, and Ministry on one side, and then we've got the Real logo on the other. And these are sharp coffee mugs. I'm going to be honest with you. They are the nicest mugs I've ever had. Period. Man, these things look good. Anyway, realsoutherngospel.com. Go to the store and help us with that. And then we've got other things there to help us with our Real Southern Gospel effort. This is serious as a heart attack stuff, folks. I've never been as serious about anything from a music and ministry side as I am with this. We got to try to make sure that Real Southern Gospel music is around for the next generation. And so I'm serious. We are building the radio station stream, building the app, and we have an affiliate that's already contacted us, and we will be on a local radio, at least one local radio station in the country has signed on before we even have any of this done. And it is costing thousands of dollars that Brother Les doesn't have, but the Lord's put it on me to do it, so he's going to provide. He'll provide through you or through whoever or whatever he wants to provide. But I'm just marching on because I'm supposed to, and that's what I'm doing. And then we've got the other stuff that will be a part of that, such as the label, and we got a couple things brewing there already. Williamson's new project will be on the Real Southern Gospel label. Got an instrumental project with all of the top players in Southern Gospel music playing on it. It's incredible. That's going to be on there. And we've got some events we're working on and working with a promoter to bring some real Southern Gospel music to a promotion. And we have a talent agency, if the Lord will help us, about a year from now that'll be getting kicked off, and then an easing after that. So that may be a 2-year project there. But oh my, boys and girls, I'm serious about this. Lord help me. I've put the rest of my life on hold, and we're getting after it. So anyway, so there's that. All right. I can't wait to get into this music in the second hour. Man, we got a lot of music too that we're going to hit today, and it is going to be spectacular. Okay, so let's see here. At the National Quartet Convention, at our booth, the Butler Music Group, Family Music Group booth, and then next to it, we had a Real Southern Gospel booth. We had folks who said that they wanted to sign our petition to make Real Southern Gospel music great again, and we got names and names and pages of names and email addresses and all of that. Look at here, just great stuff. Think we're on to something. I don't think it was just me, just my, what I wanted. I think there's a bunch of people wanting some real Southern gospel music back, and we're going to do our best to get it back. All right, let's see. It's 7:00 already, so we're kind of officially on our way now. But we got all that stuff out of the way. Let's say hey to a few folks. Aunt Sue, how you doing? There's my wife. She hasn't felt good today. Pray for her. Megan Edgeworth, how you doing, Megan? I was born in 1983. Well, my wife and I, we were married in 1983. What about that? You're just a young whippersnapper, Megan. Hey, Amber and Jared Vanderslice. Good to see you, man. They knocked it out of the park at NQC. Sound Street is the name of their group, and I mean, they tore it up. And by the way, it was real Southern gospel. They won the one of the day's showcases, which meant they got to go to the main stage, and they tore it up on the main stage. Be watching for Sound Street coming to a church near you. Hello, Timothy. God bless you, my friend. Mike McCrellis just jumped in there. Good to see you, Mike. By the way, I listened to your music, Mike. You did good. It was good stuff. Just wanted to let you know that. I've been so busy. Like today, for example, I was on the phone from 2:00 until almost getting on right now. That's almost 5 hours. One phone conference an hour after hour from 5:00. And so you're hearing it in my voice too, let alone the talking that I did earlier throughout the day. So, Mike, I haven't slowed down to be able to tell you anything, but since you're on here, I'm telling you now. Good job with your music, and let me know if there's anything I could do to help you. All right, so let's see. We're going to talk National Quartet Convention. That was last week, Pigeon Forge, all week long. Wonderful week. Lots of people there. I don't think anything was sold out. I was there only Monday through Wednesday. Had to leave because my group, Old Time Preachers, we were singing in East Kentucky, and we had to go out that direction. So, hey, I was just there for 3 days, and the crowds seemed to be a little down, which I would have expected with people still staying away from, because of COVID things. So given that, I thought the crowds were actually pretty good, to be honest with you. And so that was wonderful. They added, they extended their contract with Pigeon Forge for 10 more years at the LeConte Center. So by the time I hang up the old microphone, they're still going to be shouting her out at the old LeConte Center in Pigeon Forge with their 10-year add-on to that event. So congratulations to Pigeon Forge and to the National Quartet Convention for just wrestling that animal down and just getting it done and over with. And there you are, 10 years. So everybody can make plans and do what they need to do. Okay, between now and 10 years from now. Let's see what else we got. What did I hear musically? I never hear anything at the NQC because I'm always working. at the booth, working my booth, or people interviewing me in radio and TV and all of that. And so this year, the only things that I got to go to the main stage and see, it was 3 things, and 2 of the 3 I was on the main stage participating. So I was busy playing the piano and not really paying attention beyond just trying to do my job well. But I played the piano for Jeff and Sherry Easter, and they did a wonderful job, and the crowd, as always, loved them. I played for Heart to Heart. They did Happy Glad Day. I'm going to play that one here in a little bit. Real Southern gospel music, 101. I mean, just as real Southern gospel music as you can get. And then I did stay in for one of the showcases. I think it was the Wednesday showcase. It was the quartet showcase. And I will tell you that for my 2 cents, the hands down winner, it was the Inspirations. It really wasn't even close. I mean, everybody did great and everything, but the Inspirations just through the roof. So I'm going to play some Inspirations music here in a little bit, just because they did such a great job. And as they always do, especially these days. Wow. Probably, I'd say probably the hottest quartet in Southern gospel music. The Inspirations, Roland Kesterson and the Young Bucks. And I applaud them, man. I do. I applaud them. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stuff. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what. Let me see. I've yacked long enough now. Let's just go ahead and get some Inspirations music going. Let me go to their live from NQC last year. Let's go to that. Let's play Reunion in Heaven, the Inspirations on Live with Les. I'm going to come back and talk more about the NQC and the Fan Award.
What a wonderful time we'll have up in glory. What a happy reunion in heaven 'twill be. Well, so often down here we have a reunion. Our friends and our loved ones, they gather around. Some faces are missed, they've gone on to heaven. They'll be in that number when the great trumpet sounds. What a wonderful time we'll have up in glory. With the blessed Redeemer forever we'll be. And the crown he will give on the great judgment morning. What a happy reunion in heaven 'twill be. No crepes on the door in that beautiful city. No sorrow or pain will we ever know there. And a body will hang in the Savior's own likeness. And a mansion he said he would go to prepare. What a wonderful time we'll have up in glory. With the blessed Redeemer forever we'll be. And the crown he will give on the great judgment morning. What a happy reunion in heaven 'twill be. What a happy reunion in heaven 'twill be.
The Inspirations reunion in heaven, and they knocked it out of the park at the National Quartet Convention last week in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. For my 2 cents, they won the quartet showcase anyway. And honestly, from what I hear from a lot of folks, they were the kind of the crowning jewel of the National Quartet Convention this past year. And that's the program book. Brought that back to share that with you. And that's the program book for this year. And let's see. Here's some pictures. We'll show you some of the pictures inside right there. There's Karen Peck. She was just put into the old Southern Gospel Music Hall of Fame right there. There's Wilburn and Wilburn. Who else we got up there? Greater Vision. There you are. Some pictures there from, I guess that would be from last year's NQC. Oh, let me try to get a couple other things here for you to see, and then we'll talk about the next things that we're going to talk about for the National Quartet Convention. Let me see. There's Elvis. I know you were wanting to see that. We're going to talk to one of these three guys right there in just a little bit. Right now, he's busy watching baseball because that's what he told me. But he's going to chime in here in a little bit. One of the three. I'm going to keep you in suspense on which one of the three twill be. There's Jeff and Sherry on there at the bottom. And I'm back there probably somewhere playing the piano. I played for them at National Quartet Convention, have for many years. So anyway, there's a couple of the pictures. Matter of fact, let me try to do a quick text here to, well, my wife is saying I'm not live on my personal page for some reason. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Well, that's the way it is. All right, so let me keep going here. I was going to text. Let me do a real quick text here just to remind my baseball watching buddy that basically we're ready whenever he is. Ready when you are. There you go. All right. Okay, so there's the program guy. Oh, speaking of the inspirations, look at him right there on the cover of this month's Singing News, A New Generation. So glad to see the Singing News putting real Southern gospel on their cover. And that right there is real stuff. Way to go, Singing News, giving you a big thumbs up on that. Oh, and something else too. They did a story on me and my bout with COVID that the Lord brought me out of. Look at that picture of me there with the old beard and the oxygen going on. That was me at home. When I came home, I was in the bed and at home in bed for months, and so that was a picture taken at home. But so anyway, there's a story on God's graciousness to me in the Singing News. Thankful for that. Who else is on here with us? Let's see. We got Amber and Jared saying, thank you for those kind words. Love that real Southern gospel music. Well, that's what you all are doing, and doing it with excellence. I applaud you. Megan says, please pray for my grandmother. She's got the shingles. Oh, I've never had them, but I've seen them, and I don't want them, and hope I never get them. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to bail on you because something else has come up that I've got to do. I'll be back in 2 minutes, and I hope to be back on all of the formats: personal page, Live with Les Facebook page, and YouTube. You all don't leave. Now I'm coming back in 2 minutes, so click on when I come back, okay? Let me take care of this one little thing that has popped up, and Lord willing, we'll be back in 2 minutes, okay? Don't run off, because I want to talk to all of you, and I've got a question for all of you, actually, all right? Okay, here we go. See you in a bit.